you struggle with emotional eating, you're going to want to save this video. My name is Sarah. I'm getting my doctorate in sports nutrition and exercise science. I'm going to give you all the secrets from a former emotional eater so you can finally stop it. Stop buying your trigger foods. I don't know why so many of you do this to yourselves. It's not going to be different. You have to do the work to actually get to the point where you can have the foods that trigger you in your house. So first things first, stop buying them. Don't go out and get them. Don't order them for delivery. Don't pick them up at the grocery store. Stop buying them. You're done. Take a break. Just say no. Next thing, you're actually gonna buy foods that you would never want to binge or eat emotionally. Things that are actually good for you. Things that are full of nutrients. Lettuce, peppers, carrots, beef, full fat, dairy, avocados, things that actually nourish you and give you nutrients. A lot of times we become binge or emotional eaters because we're not getting enough of the nutrients or calories that our bodies actually need. And so what happens is our bodies get in this like fight or flight state, and they're just so desperate that we start to have crazy cravings. Also, of course, if you're not managing your emotions, you're going to continue to have emotional eating impulses. So first things first, don't buy the foods. Second thing, buy foods that you have no interest in binging on, and buy foods that actually provide you important nutrients so you can start feeling better. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to start associating as the kind of person who does not eat emotionally. You're going to start associating as the kind of person who does not eat food that isn't food. What does this mean? This means no more processed crap, no more packaged gunk. You eat whole foods only. That's it. You're only eating whole foods. You are the kind of person who only eats whole foods. Just like you are the kind of person who doesn't smoke cigarettes. You are the kind of person who doesn't do other bad things. You don't do it. You don't eat them. You don't smoke. You don't do other bad things. You only consume single ingredient foods. What does that mean? That means foods with only one ingredient. Cucumbers, beef, chicken, eggs, etc. Yes, you can have things like full fat dairy, have coconut sugar, dark chocolate, but for the most part, your diet now is single ingredient foods. You don't eat that crap. You don't eat anything else. This isn't about restriction. It's about discipline. Discipline will actually give you the freedom to enjoy your meals once again. Discipline will actually give you the willpower to not let food control you. Discipline will allow you to break out of this prison that is what binge eating and emotional eating can be. Discipline will give you your life back. Trust me on this. It's not about restriction. It's about freedom. I know I can eat any single ingredient, any whole nutrient-dense food I want. I know that my body will benefit from the nutrients in that food. I know that every meal I eat doesn't necessarily need to be the most amazing gourmet experience of my life, but I do know that if I eat in this way, I am not triggered. I do know that I can maintain a healthy relationship with food, a healthy relationship with myself, and a more neutral relationship with food. Because let's be serious, if you eat emotionally, guess what you're not doing a lot of the time? You're not being neutral. Another massive trigger that I see for emotional eating for most of you is alcohol. If you're really truly committed to stopping this behavior that does not serve you, you're going to stop drinking alcohol too. Alcohol does not serve you. Alcohol is poison. You can keep telling yourself that tonight's going to be different. You're only going to have one. We all know how that turns out. It never turns out well. And then the next day, what do you want? You want those trigger foods. You want the foods that actually make you want to binge. And you feel terrible because alcohol is the depressant. You poison yourself, you've depressed yourself, and now you're going to eat, guess what? Probably not healthy food. I don't know anyone who, when they're hungover, they want healthy food, because that is not a thing. If you are serious about stopping binge eating, if you are serious about stopping emotional eating, you're going to stop with the alcohol. Let's recap. You are now an alcohol-free person. You are now a person who only eats real food. You are now a person who does not buy trigger foods and then just hopes that it will go better. You are a person who is going to start managing their emotions. You are a person who's going to start approaching food more neutrally from what kind of nutrients can I get today? What kind of recipe can I experiment with? What kind of fun can I have in the kitchen? Stop asking yourself what you're craving or what you want. Start asking yourself, what do I need? These mindset shifts will seriously change your life. They've changed mine. And once again, if you actually do it right, you don't feel restricted at all. You literally feel like you could eat anything at any time. The caveat is that you're only eating real food. And once you start only eating real food, you break the cycle of this I need it now, craving so bad, the hangry, all the emotions that go into eating that lead to disordered habits. If you focus on real foods, everything changes. So many of you are going to hear this and not listen. For the rest of you, please give it a chance. I promise that if you only eat single ingredient foods for the next 2 weeks, I promise if you stop drinking alcohol, I promise if you try to be more neutral about food and stop always asking yourself how you're feeling, what am I feeling? Feelings are important, but you know what? We feel a lot of stupid shit all the time, okay? Don't believe everything you think. Yeah, you know what? Tonight, I would love some super greasy chicken pad thai that will make me feel terrible within minutes. You know what I'm actually gonna have? I'm gonna have a delicious, fresh, home-cooked meal with beef, with veggies, with some potato. I'm gonna get healthy fats, healthy carbs, healthy protein, and I know I'm gonna feel amazing after this meal. That's what I deserve. That's what my body deserves. And spoiler alert, yours does too. My allergies can be terrible. I can be feeling like sorry for myself, and I could say, screw it, I'm just gonna order in. I have more self-respect than that. This is the other piece of the puzzle. Once you start to have enough self-respect, once you start to have enough discipline, you don't go back. No person, no situation can shake this from you. So yeah, I can be feeling kind of bad and sneezing like crazy because allergies are annoying. I'm still gonna eat when I'm supposed to. Just like this morning, something really annoying and crappy happened. I didn't go eat emotionally. You know why? It doesn't change the situation. It doesn't. It only makes the next situation worse if you take your emotions out on food and if you make choices that are informed from your emotions versus what your body needs. Let's be serious. You deserve better. I know I deserve better. So let's get you on this train of only eating whole foods, not buying your trigger foods, not drinking, and making sure that you start treating yourself with self-respect and food neutrality. It'll change your life if you give it a chance. Follow for more.